Hello folks, so today I am out on the Mournes, which feels like I haven't been out in forever. Yeah, I haven't done the Mournes that much lately really because of the high points and stuff and a few other things, the hut build and so on, but today is Monday, I'm off all week, so I figured I'm going to go and do Meelmore. Nothing too big as I haven't really done a big hike in a while. And then later this evening I'm going to shoot over to the western Mournes and do a camp. So, whew, brilliant weather. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate that trail. It's just one big long stony trail, and the stone, they're not even stones, they're big rocks. It's kind of the same as this trail. I wouldn't be as fond of it either. It's the same as Cork Little as well once you're heading up towards Binion and so. Yeah, some nice gravel through over that would be nice. Make it a little more comfortable. But it is a nice day. A nice wee bit of wind coming there too, which is great, but it's very warm. And my goal is to get up here today, Meelmore, so I'll go up around the trail, up over and there, and I would imagine I'm going to come back down the same way, or I'll swoop down by Happy Valley Car Park and come right up the wall, but there's a great chance I'll just come the way I came. It'll be a little bit easier for me coming back down and heading back down to the car, so yeah, Slieve Meelmore it is. Okay, so we just passed over that stream instead of walking up that track. If you walk up that track here, it's going to take up Hers Gap. And then you can head up that way to Burna, or you can head on this way to the Brandy Pod straight over, or up round Slieve Meelmore, up by Paddy's Pipe and so on, and Comada. But yeah, I've crossed over. I'm going to go up here and round, and then when I get to the stile up there, I'm going to be going straight up. So yeah, it's not that far. And once I'm at the stile there, it is a bit of a steep climb, but it's not hard. I just dropped my phone down there and smashed my screen, so there's a few things breaking lately on the humming trees, but let's go. Style and we're going that way, up right, and if you go up this way that is going to take you to Slieve Meelmore, but yeah, we're taking the right. We're going to follow the path right up, and yeah, so it looked quite steep down there, but once we're up over a wee bit, at least half, then it sort of kind of gets a little easier. And there's a good bit of wind coming at me, so I don't think the drone's going to go up, but the wind is nice. It is nice, so yeah, I'm not too worried. I have the drone, not too worried if I get it up here or not. I've made many videos up here and I've got the drone up, so yeah, I was just taking it today just in case, but I'll not be upset myself if I don't get it up there. But yeah, my goal is just to get up there and get a hike done today, so get a wee rhythm back into me again for enjoy this Monday off. I need a little training as I'm doing Carton Hill on Friday coming, so if this tires me out, then I'm really in big trouble for getting to hill, but yeah, I'll manage it okay. Whew. Okay, so that's Slieve Meelmore over there, Slieve Meelmore. We'll get a better look at them once we're up here, top of Meelmore. But yeah, we'll get a better look and hopefully see a few other ones around there. It's a nice clear enough day, so yeah, should get a good view of the rest of the mountains around here in the Mournes. Here, oh, it's lovely and warm. Here's just popped there like I'm on an airplane. But it's a little hut. If you watch all my videos, you'll remember the last time I was actually up on Meelmore, I think it was, when it was snowing. So the snow was covering it, had to climb through a wee gap. It wasn't too bad with the snow in at that time, but now it stinks of piss and a lot of rubbish in there. People are just using it as a toilet and throwing the rubbish. So yeah, I think I'll just sit out here somewhere. It is nice and warm. There is a nice wee breeze coming too. Might chance the drone, it's not too bad. At times it picks up, but just over there you can see the peak camera. On up is the peak of Donard. Again, we've got Slieve Meelmore and we have Binion over there. And then up there you have Slieve Meelmore and onwards. The Brandy Pod coming from Hers Gap. Brilliant day. I've actually seen quite a few people as well. Not as many as you usually see on a weekend, but there has been a few people, which is great. I don't want many people around. That's why I love during the week. I mean, I'd rather have the mountains to myself during the week, or get that feel during the week. You just know you're not in work and you've got the whole place to yourself. And I kind of do right now. Oh, maybe I should have just took my tent and camped up here. Right folks, that is me done there. I sat there and had my lunch. That was great. It's always great sitting up here having your lunch during the week, knowing everyone's working. So glad I came up here. I have really missed the Mournes. I've needed a break from the Mournes. I think I've said it in a few videos before, because I've done the Mournes over and over for many years every weekend, and I did need a break. But so glad I came up here today, and I was thinking halfway up I'm going to abandon my camp in the Western Mournes later, but I'm definitely not. I'm going to head down now and head to the Western Mournes, set up camp and just chill out there, drink a cup of tea. I'll make a bit of food. I think this will probably be a separate video. I'd hardly think I'm going to put the two into the one video. Who knows, we'll soon find out. But yeah, brilliant views today. It's nice and calm. Bit of wind, but it is still nice and calm. Not too many people around, and yeah, it's been really good actually to see the Mourne Mountains again. Epic. So I will head back down now, and I think I'm just going to head down the exact same way I came up. Alright folks, that is me down from Meelmore, and that was a great wee hike. Good wee day out, better than being at work, but yeah, it was a good wee hike. It got very windy coming down there, so I'm not too sure what it's going to be like on my camp in the western Mournes. Hopefully not as windy as that, because there was no cover there at all. But that's me done. I'm nearly back to the car, and that is a wrap. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Adios. This evening I'm out in the western Mournes. So just done a hike earlier on there on Meelmore, up around the Mournes. So now I'm in the western Mournes going to a camp, and I'm going to camp down low. So I'm not actually going to walk too far. I'm going to go up this trail a little and just over and find a nice wee spot. So yeah, it doesn't have to be an amazing wee spot or nothing like that. Yeah, just something nice, dip down, quiet, a nice chilled wee solo camp, I think. Yeah, I done a nice wee camp down there before, if you watch my videos. Right down there, it was an amazing spot, and there was foxes and stuff, so I didn't remember my other camera at the time, so I have remembered it, and I've got some cat food, so hopefully I might get something down here today. But I'm going to dip down here somewhere, so I'm not too sure if foxes or anything will be around. But yes, this evening is a camp in the western Mournes. Perfect wee spot over here. Well, it looks like the perfect wee spot from here. So yeah, the last time I camped down around here was over the other side of the river and on down a good bit with Tommy, and it was a really good spot. It was actually a really good camp, but I was walking down, going to go this way and follow the river up, but I've looked down and seen a nice patch that looks pretty good. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so another little spot I didn't know was here. You wouldn't be able to see this spot from up there. Even up around Hen, you wouldn't even see this. It's tucked down. But obviously it is used. Plenty of flat grass, and somebody has a fire pit. But other than that, it looks tidy enough. So yeah, and I've got running water, so that is a bonus. So I'll get my tent up here somewhere. I'll get everything set up, start making a cup of tea, and I'll figure out where I'm going to put my wee trail cam with a couple of packets of cat food. So maybe at the other side. But yes, looking good, this wee spot. Okay, so that is me all set up, and I have the trail cam over there on the rock. I hope it stays. I have 2 sachets of cat food, so hopefully I'll pick up something, because the last time we camped away over the other side of the river, way on down, we left out pretty much a full fray, and we could hear little cubs, and there definitely was foxes around. So yeah, fingers crossed to come here today or tonight, and I can get a few foxes picked up on the camera. It's a brilliant relocation, but the wind is just sweeping right in. But still, I think I'm in for a really good night's sleep, and I think I will probably just sleep early tonight, and hopefully it's slightly better weather in the morning. I have the drone with me, so I might get a drone shot. I'm not going to bother putting it up tonight, it's a little too windy, but fingers crossed tomorrow morning is a nice morning. I'll wake up early and I hope, or maybe I get a nice lay-in. Either way, win-win. But as long as the weather is pretty good, I think it is to be sort of decent. So, but for now, a cup of tea and then I'll start making food. And I did get a bar of chocolate, but it kind of squashed and melted in the bag, so it's starting to harden up again. But definitely I'll get a cup of tea in my now and a bit of food later on. I'm not overly hungry after my hike today. I had a bit of food, so. But I do have food. They're nothing exciting, just super noodles. Okay, so here's my little bowl plate. Just clip, 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 and there you go. And it's watertight, so you can drink out of it if you need to. And I am going to have some super noodles, 2 packets of super noodles, and I'll just put it in there after. So it is a pretty good wee bowl. Alright folks, that is me for the night. Still quite bright. Still early-ish too, it's only 10 o'clock, but yeah, I'm absolutely beat and yeah, very tired. very tired, so I think I'm just going to call it a night, get an early night and hopefully get a good sleep. I can hear the sound of the water there, so it might help, but can't really go outside. The wind is, as nice as it looks, the wind is absolutely blowing right round, so and there's no sun to be seen, so it's quite cloudy down here, but that's okay. I am very tired, so I'm going to sleep and hopefully get a good sleep and up early enough in the morning. Fingers crossed it's a nice morning, and I'd like to get the drone up for a bit so I could show the surrounding where I am tucked down underneath. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning. But anywho, good night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's about 5:30, just up out of the tent there, so a few wee midges around and it looks like it's going to rain, sort of feels a little like it. I got the drone up for a very short time but nothing much, and nothing came to take the stuff there either, so I'm going to grab that little camera and I'm actually going to pack up and I'm not even going to bother with tea. Yeah, it wasn't really much of a camp, to be honest. I just pitched up, basically got in, made a bit of food, but got into the tent and that was it for the night. So it was definitely not my best camp. Okay, so that's me all packed up. I am gonna get out of here. And yeah, just get back to the car and head home. Try and chill out a bit and see if I can get a bit of sleep at home. Yeah, it's a great wee spot, very calm, relaxing place, but yeah, I just wasn't into that camp last night. Even before I came here and done a camp, I just wasn't into it at all. But yeah, that was my least favourite camp, and this is probably the earliest I've ever got up and went home, but yeah, I just want to get out of here. I want to go home. So yeah, that's the end of that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure, wherever it may be. Fingers crossed. I enjoy it more than I have there yesterday. Yeah, what can I say? I just wasn't feeling it. Haven't really been feeling that for a wee while, and yeah, that camp just wasn't as relaxing and as good as I thought it was going to be honest, but it is what it is. So adios, and see you in the next one.